Greetings, Sophisticated Intuition here with a special edition Divine Love messages from the gods to the goddesses and the goddesses to the gods. We're going to get right into it. All right, Spirit, what is the message from the gods to the goddesses? What is the message from the gods to the goddesses? We're going to just take them as is. Okay. Clarify. What is the message from the gods to the goddesses and the message from the goddesses to the gods? Spirit told me to do this message. It's going to be short, guys. It's, yeah. What is the message from the, should I just pull this? I don't know. Let's see. What is the message from the gods to the goddesses? What is the message from the gods to the goddesses? What is the message from the goddesses to the gods? Thank you. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. All right. Very short and sweet here. Past, present, future. Okay. It's clarified by the Knight of Wands. What I hear the gods telling the goddesses here. This is a divine love message, by the way. This is for those unions that are vibrating on the highest level of frequency. Those of us who have tapped into our higher selves and have a greater understanding of the power of love, the connection and unity of divine oneness, the laws of the universe, all of these things. We have answered the call and are awakened and are living out loud in our truths and our purposes, and on and on and on. This is for those gods and goddesses. So I gotta put a pause on the message so I can kind of explain. The Spirit has been informing me for months now that a lot of connections, relationships that are not on the same frequency, that perhaps even are not from the same tribes, have been separating, no matter how much history they've had, no matter how much love they have between each other. Some of them are not even understanding where problems started to arise from, because we're moving into a season of divinity, in which an alignment of divine counterparts of the God and Goddess frequency need to come together. Okay. For some of you, this is going to look like polyamorous connections, because these are gods and goddesses. Therefore, if we're talking ancient times, there's going to be more than one. Okay. But that's not all. That's not the case for everyone. That's just some. I just need to include that so that you're aware. But the thing about it is that if that is the frequency that your divine connection is vibrating at, there's going to be no misunderstandings. There's going to be complete open communication. This is not a forced situation. You will embrace it, and it will be a beautiful thing. Okay. But this message is specifically to those of us who are vibrating on that frequency. Okay. Now, I pulled this side as the God. I pulled this side as the goddesses. Flip flop it if you need to, because you know where you are, where it resonates for you. Okay. Now, on the God side, we have the past, present, and future. This is why I'm saying I'm really feeling picking up on the gods who are opening up, awakening to, because there's even masculine energy who is not necessarily open to multi partnerships. Okay. But there's something about that as well, where you are bringing in all three. Okay. For some of you, if we're just talking about, the word just like flew right out of my mind here. But if we're talking about, just having that one traditional connection, then this goddess embodies every connection you have ever had. She is able to fulfill all of your needs. She is a goddess. Understood? Okay. And she is coming in quickly. Knight of Wands. And although the Knight of Wands can sometimes suggest, like, I like to say player type energy, and that's what I'm saying. This frequency here is going to be on some, multi partnerships, possibly polyamorous, or I may not be saying that correctly, but it may be on some of that for sure for many of you gods. Okay. This energy, though, is telling me, though, this is not a fly by night situation, but that it's coming in rather quickly. Okay. So for the gods, you need to align your mindset with this. Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. I'm going to come back down to that. Now, the feminine, the goddess. She showed up as Nut. She showed up as the goddess Nut. Cosmic, immensity, eternity. Oh my God. Clarified by the Emperor. I knew I needed to do this message. And what she is saying. Okay, thank you for that, Spirit. So I'm hearing like the communication between the two. On the masculine side, how this energy has come out is that the masculine saying to the feminine, please be open. Please understand that, I'm coming in with passion. I'm coming in with desire. I'm coming in very quickly. Okay. The feminine energy is saying, I welcome you. You are a god. The Emperor energy showed up like, yo, like, this is crazy. This is the season. So again, spend the time that you need. For those of you who are hearing this message and who have been in traditional connections, spend the time that you need nurturing the separation from the tradition. Explaining to your current partner that it is time for you to ascend into your birthright position as a god. Okay? Because there are divine unions that are coming in that they have to happen. This is above all of us. Okay. I'm also hearing stop fighting it. Okay. The goddess is telling the god to step into your power. Take your seat on the throne. Okay. This is eternal energy. Okay. Now, there's also an additional message here, because this is going to be so new for so many of you. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess, equally so. The qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Okay? So here's the thing. You are gods and goddesses. Whew. Even as I'm trying to give this message, I can feel the authority and their power. There is this cautionary message here of don't let there be a power struggle or a dominance of power or a boss type energy. The two of you are leaders, and the whole reason why you're coming together is because the collective needs you to lead. Okay? Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So it is super, super important that you are creating that longevity in your connection and making the foundation of it based off of your friendship. Okay, gods, goddesses, this is not about sex. Okay, this is not about that physical interaction. Will there be that? Absolutely. There will be that. But this is about partnership. This is about long-term bonding. This is about co-creating with one another. The Two of Cups is here at the bottom of the deck. Okay? This is about building that peace and that harmony. Now, again, that polyamorous thing is only going to resonate with a few of you. There are the majority here. This is going to be a god and a goddess coming together Okay. The earth is going to move. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and share that. I connected with a God recently. And the experience is completely like it's inexplainable. Okay. But after our connection, I didn't even share this with him because to I don't want to influence the connection in any one direction. Okay, it's super important that our friendship is stays intact. But after our physical, we've had a lot of air communication, but after a physical connection happened, not sex, okay, but intimacy, if you will. When I got back to my house, there was some type of shaking because portraits had fallen off of the wall. Okay, some items that were on my desk were now on the ground. There was a shift in the earth because of that coming together as a god and a goddess. Okay. So this is what I mean, why it's so important in the collective right now that we be open to step away from. Some of you are having issues in your traditional connections. Some of you are completely single, but pay attention. Pay attention to the one who comes into your life now. Okay? They have been sent on purpose. This is not an agent. This is not someone trying to break you up from what you've been doing. No, it is a time, it is a season of divinity, and it is imperative that we are in alignment with our tribes and that the gods and goddesses come into union. And that is this message. Love and light.